UAE believes that this accord is a significant first step towards an era of peace and stability through our relationship with Israel.
I'm working very hard in Israel. That's again another mission which I took upon it myself to convince the Israelis, if I may say so, how important the diaspora is to Israel, the Jewish diaspora.
The Australian Parliament has made clear as to what constitutes a terrorist organisation. It is obvious that Hamas meets that definition.
I can attribute the conclusions that I and my colleagues reached, that both those organisations should be listed in their entirety, is due in no small part to the efforts that been put into those inquiries.
It is precisely because we value our friendship with Israel and our ability to engage on complex matters that the IHRA definition is just so important.
We should be adopting international definition of anti-Semitism, and this should be adopted more broadly. So.
And we are infecting our children, our primary and our secondary age children, with this misinformation, and it's just not acceptable.
And this feeling of freedom was only because I discovered my identity.
I often point out that, I spent much of the 1980s at Harvard University studying history, and Natan spent much of the 80s in jail. And he says, yeah, that means that he had moral clarity and I had moral confusion.
For the first time in my entire life, when the pieces of my identity came together.
You don't have to impose your lifestyle, your views, your ideas on all the others.
You are in a bubble. Everything is Jewish here.
There's huge potential in Israel. So don't give up on us. On contraire, we need you with us.
יותר טוב תלמד להתנהג כמו בן אדם.
חלום פתוח, תבוא ברוח, תלטף אותה עוש הכל. צריכים לזוז בזה, אני בטוח, לארוז לנוע.
I'm extremely proud of the unique relationship between Israel and Australia. You're just a terrific community.